Gentlemen, and then I was up there for the toss. For the first time today, Amir Sohail. Let's go through this. Pakistan has been through a tough...
Come outside what I've felt. I'm a believer.
Into the conversation about where they can improve and how they can... The surface today, when we got here, it was...
It tells you. It's
to come alive again. Into the middle, very experienced Langton Rusere and Foster Mutizwa will be our TV.
To be honest, should be encouraged to make decision on the field, and that's
test matches against Afghanistan. But for now, it's for Pakistan, lots of changes.
If I was the captain, I'll keep on reminding. Now challenge the pride of these.
You have to feel it. You have to go through all of them when it's a massive stage. This Amir, a huge.
Made a debut here in Zimbabwe. Another dasher.
Look at the transformation of T20 cricket. Well,
bowled well in the last T20. Well, starts off
in the air. Has he got enough of?
After play, pick the.
I mentioned altitude. We're sitting at about one, where the ball just flies for one bounce four.
Hit me, Saki, hit me. That was better. Hit the ball on the offside, which he prefers. Yusuf.
I was back in the hotel and breakfast was still going.
Wanted to all out. In the air. Take over was the fielder.
Rampant, looking to try and access. Saw the line as well. In fact, he tries to cut it. Pakistan lose there first. Gone without scoring.
Playing. And they're Saim Ayub is not there.
That'll be was acceptable, but it happens in the game
and can be a jolt. Oh, that was an embarrassing performance of Australia after the World Cup. Yes, I would. And that's where everybody was hurt, and really is our game. And I tell you, sometimes
can't bowl there. That's a free hit for a batter at this level.
Similar kind of bounce almost. Seen this over. Yusuf played the ball towards third. He was not in danger to get out.
Offside quite comfortably. It's now forced a thumbs up. Swing and a miss. And the Musekiwa hangs on.
Yeah, he's been absolutely brilliant. Picks up his first. Trying to work the ball into the offside. The aerial route wasn't good enough. And is a capable, even an arduous situation. Bowling. After it. That's in the air, over.
A bit of a smile there on his face. He probably thought it was Ngarawa. And I think this one just had a little bit. Apologies to Wellington. First ball, he gets one. Cap. And also rewards the plan.
As far as this game is concerned. Well. 3 done, 16 for 2 Pak.
So some get an opportunity. Right, finish the point. T20 World Cup in the United States and the Caribbean. Pakistan lost early. So these play away from is when it happens too regularly.
Down your fans and the country. Your team got out for 30 something, 36.
It was a very quiet change room. Everybody conversation. Jeff Marsh was the coach at that particular roof. They cleaned us up. Into a little bit of trouble over the years. The match ref right now, Andy, has to give that man some grey hairs. I had to give.
Isn't it a good thing to chat rather? Yeah, you could spot the spring ends.
In the air, gone! They've come out, Zimbabwe. 5 comes to the crease. Masakaza to continue. A little bit. Yeah, Zimbabwe, you've had 2 days, so and here's even more things to smile about.
They didn't worry about anything.
Everything.
Exactly. in here. Off the mark. He knows how to hit the holes.
Oh, in the air. Or maybe was it a bum ball?
The Pakistani team has decided like that. He's batting with the right idea. So
Goes on the sweep. It's involved, yeah. Pad. Keep an eye on the...
yeah, the intent shown by...
Oh, decide against it because my dear...
In the onside. Afternoon, Morne van Wyk. We talked a bit earlier about
and at this level, that's a freebie. He does it well. Can't err too straight. Yeah, so just getting back to the point that I was making. So just build pressure. It's been a good power play.
it was 4 for 1, 9 for 2, 19 for 3. Disappointment for Ngarawa.
Captain and bowler in discussion. Wicket drops to the boundary, and it's
Downtown. Maximum.
strike rate moving up to 206. Length taken advantage of.
6 overs done. That's the power play. Falls and the lone 6. That was all this turn then there for Sikandar Raza.
On the bare side, on the third ball with the hardest seam. And that one.
Really is looking to give that ball a rip. On Myers.
Give it, Tino!
And it's been good in the field so far. Change of field. Not happy with who we had at cover, so run build.
Good first over. Hunting for the 3 wickets that have. This was earlier on today. This opportunity on his home ground.
Was a bit of movement. And the fact that he's proactive, he's not.
Getting his first wicket. Scored in this final 10.
Yeah, it's good fielding. Just a little bit surprised with his bowling change, Tino. Oh, where's Mataveri? Bowl some spin, get a wicket here. Bowled really, really well, so taking the ball away. Maybe at a little bit later stage for Zimbabwe. It's only 12 runs so far. But I guess that you want to. But to answer your question, I think Shah Longa fell bowlers.
Should say is, yes, you've done extremely well, but the ball's tibble. 10 done, 66 for 4.
Fielder, and he's got a lot of ground to cover there. He's the right man in.
That's a reverse sweep, and it's a play to try and keep that down. And
Wider line, it's been the attacking line, it's been turn on offer. That's square. And,
just couldn't keep his footing. Got to the
finger. This is a keeper, you take one knock on the finger. If it's 146, anything the other side of one.
It's the legs, stayed leg side of it, and picks up a. .27 from 24. And that is
Of a delivery, quicker, wider. Delivery would have been lovely from his point of view. It's right now to break this partnership.
That's found the out. It's going to run away down to the boundary. And this towards the point boundary.
Yeah, it's unlucky for Ryan Bull. Ultimate edge, the quicker delivery out the front of the hand. Just
Gone in the air. That's a very good catches through the series. And again, he's moved.
Asking for turn the ball, don't try and bowl it. And it's a wicket for Ryan Bull. Pakistan at level, but to a degree it's a softer over that Bennett's getting.
International in the one over of the tempo. But Ryan Bennett saw him.
Very impressed with this from your boundary riders, your boundary protectors.
Zimbabwe fortunate to have. And that's gone. Carrying on past the leg stump. This is the other one we're talking about, Wesley Madivere, but this is too much with him. Three of them in the outfield make it very difficult.
One was Mina's soft hands, managed to get the ball to gets good hands, covers ground quickly.
Someone!
This time it's Musekiwa, who is on the out in this last 3 or 4 overs, Mornay.
As well. Yeah, it's got to be a run out. Good work. In it. Got there quickly on the Pakistan batters when it came to the outfielders. Not allowed. Pushes the ball to the offside. Sets off. Have a look, a bit of footwork. Picks it up cleanly. Turns around. Good bit of keeping. For the same crease. That's a good delivery. But how close that was. A fine outside edge. Off the straight.
Allotment, and that's probably
Nicely controlled play.
Yeah, Zimbabwe picked up Pakistani captain on him to get Pakistan to
Single to end that 16th over.
looking for some runs.
Oh, that is a very good. Picked up the line and the length early.
Not on the board every time in this over. Batsman was kept quiet.
It's well done. I just wonder when I look at Ngarava, the concern that the selectors will have. Technical support staff of Zimbabwe to think Adair, who's above him, has played 30 of these two. Punched away. Slow ball first up.
Top order batters proud of that stroke. Plays the ball into the gap. Playing regularly for Zimbabwe, but
was exerting himself a bit more. Mzara.
a couple of ODIs. Must beg your pardon. He was offering a lot of room outside the wickets. Agricultural.
No one there. I think the running between the wickets was deliveries remaining in the innings. You want to be very well in runs and below. That has been the Achilles.
The progression of this innings. A singles one. Yeah, it has been a good, given the situation. Yeah, and Grau is, when you talk about T20 leagues around the world.
Fielder back, and he takes a very good, very cool and calm. Got himself up.
Gave him to think about his bowling, especially in this over. Ball moved. Abbas Afridi, who scored 15. That's in the air. A short third man and backward point. And when you're bowling the last over where the...
Now that's the wrong line.
That's his ability, Jahandad's. Man the boundary line for a 6. That's a good start for.
That's better. They won't get it. Final over, Muzarabani.
And that is about slowness in the wicket and how hard that is actually to do here. Down the leg side. I think it's the second delivery of this over. Shape, second delivery. There's just been no shape for him. Always an in. The top, didn't find the middle of the bat, but it becomes very obvious.
Quite interesting, especially.
And this time he's had a hard swing. I think it's going to carry down to last nine.
Got a few runs bowling at Maramani, and there was a chance. Let everybody down out there in the middle for Pakistan.
Playing forward to the quicks.
So you should look to pitch the ball up.
Smashed. Abs needs to go a bit fuller, and Marumani was wet.
Yeah, he changed the line, and Marumani was ready for it. Gave a real.
On top here. This time it's short and wide. That he's opened the face to get it behind point
For Zimbabwean openers. They were ready to pounce on those.
Again, it's down.
Two fast bowlers. They haven't been to the gap. You need to have seen every time a bowler has taken. That's worked away.
In crowd here. I've been brought to the good delivery, but you've still got to put it away. And then up all of it. The fielder's third boundary in this over.
He's spraying the ball around.
And there's a pull shot. And it's a long way in front of her.
7 boundaries. Big. Very. If you're not there or thereabouts.
First slower ball in this over. 36. Question of spin. And first ball he's.
That's his go-to stroke, whether it's an off, reverse sweeping the ball and with effects.
This time he's got of Marumani looking to work this away in the air, and Zimbabwe lose their first wicket.
Yeah. For this bowling. Just drop.
Dion Myers hitting it tremendously sweetly.
He's due for
Mani, a little slower in the air, and uses that a lot against spinners.
Look, quite a few batters nowadays sweep stroke, especially against to divert the pressure.
Introduced spin. It's Arafat Minhas. And he's gone over extra cover. Has he gotten it wide enough?
Yeah, the idea was good from the left arm spin, asking the batter to go for it, but the line was wrong. You cover in place. It wasn't.
In the big boundary and gotten himself off strike. And he's gone across the line.
60 seconds में आराम.
The one and get a new batter at the crease, because starting is question quick
Across the stumps and made a rush for me, Ed Rainsford. It's a 9.
It's all about options for me. Yes, you may be in a bit of a 3-ball spell. So gets inside the line, picks the gap, and
It's played. Their plan is to get themselves outside the line of the off stump.
Wickets in clumps. This is how these young...
It's by spending to the start.
Capitalize on that power play, and he's got an 8 additions. Sharp to Dion Myers.
Bennett wasn't, and I think quite... The deep mid-wicket boundary. Zimbabwean batters are going to approach Mukim.
Quite a quick arm action. That's it firmly. Well in front of something. I think that's a Basa Fridi.
Bowler. Hit well in.
To have a sense of awareness, just to go back. Slightly better effort there, cover. So, was what is required to get a win. Looking for 2. They are quick, these 2.
He's home comfortably.
Unflustered with the not out. They retained the strike. I was just worried about... Everything seems to be just staying a little bit leg side. And so it has to be a very late... Give yourself some room.
Didn't quite pick the gap.
Boundaries. The set batter out. And build on.
The Zimbabwean batters have been getting themselves out as opposed to Pakistan bowlers. Somebody who's taken responsibility, setting himself up for a big one today, 20 internationals.
Oh.
It's just Dion Myers to get bat on that. That we're seeing from his partner Ryan Bennett at the other. More runs on the board.
What would be the reason for that, you know?
Got himself in a couple of times, played some really good.
In the air. Oh. Some difficult times, yeah.
Yeah, it's the big boundary.
Question
of leg stump. Ab on that one so it can go fine.
Running, work to do for the field there at sweeper. Gets in the over. After 10, it's 75 for 2.
The way that the Zimbabweans have played, particularly through the from the... With a wicket, Dion Myers basically can't get his mind into this game.
Right. Is what Dion Myers found.
For the first time in this Zimbabwe-Pakistan. Come in to replace him, and he's here because of this, and his pace off. And Dion Myers picks out.
The scenario that Pakistan would have wanted. It's great. Tina and Ed, they're just chatting about the comparison with 2 new batters together.
Just clipped off pads by Raza. All 40 for 1. Looking to come in. Got to be worried about those batting collapse.
Fast starts. None for 37, 2 for 70. A little bit of a mini rebuild that Zimbabwe needs here.
Well, that's a big
magic again.
Again, it's that, you know, just not picking it. Always playing for the ball.
Early, gave himself room. Also, the thing with Makim's got you're right. Darlington is the ball turning away.
He's gone for the sweep.
And I suppose that's the name of the game. That sweep shot sort of tip.
In bowling, very good line at Rak.
So let's have a look if they put these back. Turn a couple of 1s into 2s will provide the momentum. Yeah.
And they've gotten through.
Brought on for a buzz to break apart. Lean bowled, off stump, out of the ground. It's got to go back.
Given the responsibility of getting the perfect delivery to a new batter. 45 needed.
Trying to hit that. Almost just looks like a lazy get the wrong slightly wrong.
Gets Raza to drag it onto the border between Maromani and Bennett, and then Bennett and Mize. Bit of
Starts to have.
That is behind square. Ryan Bull gets
Much needed for Zimbabwe. Ryan Bull. Look at the hand speed. Slashes across it. Well, and it races away. Bull got the boundary. Bounces strike off to cool, calm heads.
a long way from Salman Aliaga. For Pakistan, and I think they've picked it up.
The one-day series and in the T20 series. This time there's enough time to scamper through for
The wicket of Ryan Burl. He's smashed it, and there's them on the recovery, and Ryan Burl was just no. Must be a nervy moment for Tashinga.
run, so here we go, slow here.
And that's off the.
Want to see Pakistan win 3-0.
And they have done it with passion.
And
That he keeps the scoring rate in check.
third comes up into... For now, singles are okay. Big over can change it, but how will you find... Must be the single. See the numbers there. 2 for 8. And he's... Aubrey and a much-needed boundary.
To the batter in this situation.
He'll bring up the 100 as well. A very...